Well, a topic here on YouTube that just hasn't really gone very far, and that is way surprising, but not surprising, of course, and that is the fantastic nature of Egypt. Truly an amazing, marvellous, fantastic place. Supercalifragilistic, the old Egypt, and we have the Vatican actually has quite a collection of mummies. But an interesting video was sent to me by Paul Carey, and I'll thank Paul for that. It was going back there, conversation about King Tut that I had with a guy called Dave Johnson, and he does videos here on YouTube. And within 24 hours, Dave said, forget King Tut being fantastic, the pyramids themselves are way more fantastic. Actually, all of Egypt is extraordinarily fantastic indeed. This one's a double-headed idea, one head on the side looking this way and one head that way.
X-rays and carbon dating, experts said the resin used on one of the ancient Egyptian mummified bodies was actually made during the mid-19th century. While a scan...
Oh, Pettigrew and his gang. Definitely there was a lot of interest in making these things in the 19th century. It's funny how fantastic Egypt was, but the Ottomans couldn't see that. Only the British and the Vatican and the USA, of course, they've been the ones most interested. And right up to, of course, the old little Batman TV show that got all the generation of the 60s into Egypt big time. And so as Egypt goes around the world anywhere, it certainly has a lot of punters, you might say, and of course movies like Raiders of the Lost Ark and many others. The Mummy itself has been an ongoing cinema theme. And the old mix-it-up ideas are coming through in the mummies as well.
Female bones, as well as a modern ivory, while a scan of another revealed a mixture of male and female bones, as well as a modern nail.
And they set up quite a project in 2007.
Museums set up the Vatican Mummy Project in 2007.
Yes, this number here, adding to 34.
Aim of cataloging, studying, and restoring its collection of mummies. The Vatican collection holds 9 complete Egyptian mummies and 18 body parts made up of
2007, and in 18 and 9, 27. They have 27 exhibits all up. Here's quite a nice collection of heads, hands and feet.
Body parts made up of heads, hands and feet.
But here they tell us the box is 3,000 years old, and only the bones from the 19th century. As we look at this sort of globe with gears sitting here in the old building, that just looks a bit strange, but then in a way it looks like it was always meant to be here.
Inside were from the Middle Ages.
Oh, it's back here, hang on.
The BC, which suggests mummies were approximately from or around 3000 BC, which suggests that they could be real, but the bones inside were from the Middle Ages.
Somebody opened them up, took the other bones out and put new bones in, did they? I'm finding that a very fantastic story indeed. And very interesting here, we always talk about the little white 7 that cried. Here it is, little white 7, and little Joker man there with his little hat on, you can see. Very, very nice indeed. Fantastic. And of course what's really fantastic about Egypt is it's a gift that keeps on giving. And then there's the ideas of different coloured Egyptians, and there's endless arguments about what the true nature of the place is, but the only video I ever saw that said something different was that one as I said, that Dave made after I'd said to him, oh, I'm thinking funny things about King Tut. I'm thinking he's pretty fantastic. And certainly this little bit here is quite interesting, because here they've got the reconstructed skull idea, and look what the DNA analysis, and we saw them exhuming something there recently with Tut, and I thought they'd already taken him back a long time ago, but some mix-up or whatever, they must have taken the wrong Tut. But certainly here, oh look, most people are in Ireland and Britain. Well, wouldn't be that Tut was from Ireland and Britain from the 19th century, of course not. No, he's back 3,000 years ago, that's a definite. And he was sort of black, brown, chocolate and white. Where's the little bit here before? It shows you the different looks of Tut. Rosy cheeked Tut with very big eyes. And then super pearly white Tut. As they started with, where is it here? Black Tut. So you say, who was Tut? Oh, was Tut just an Irishman that they got in a box there in Oxford? Who would know? But certainly very interesting subject and has not gone far at all. So that just shows you now, doesn't it? But there's certainly a lot of other things said about these things, and they go a long way. Oh, look here, we just have a look here, look. 169. You can't see the... There you go. If we've got a horsing around there, get on your horse, nation. 169,000 views. And here's something about Ginger, who died 5,000 years ago, yet his golden hair, which gave him his nickname, had been red hair. I'm not getting that one, but his toe and fingernails were perfectly preserved. See, and over here I'll show you, look, Egypt proven not black nor white. So, reminds me of that song, The Melting Pot, the coffee-coloured Egyptians. So, who knows, except we know how skullduggerous the British Empire and Vatican have been in the last few hundred years.